Hi everyone, my name is Sam Josiah and we're here to talk about how to make a granny crochet headband. So we are going to start with a slip knot and then we'll chain 3. We're supposed to chain 4, but I'm chaining 3 because I like the circle to be smaller. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to slip stitch into the first chain. We're going to chain 3 again. And we're going to make 2 double crochets into that stitch. Second double crochet, chain 2 and make 3 double crochets into the same space stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2 and make 3 double crochets. Now repeat this step 2 more times and I will meet you at the end. So we're doing our last double crochet. We'll chain 2 and slip stitch into the first double crochet, not the first chain, no, the first double crochet stitch there. Chain 1 and cut off, then hide your end. You can choose to do this now or you can do this when you're done. I prefer to do it now, so all I have to do is to trim off the edges later. For hiding the ends, we are going to turn to do that. Now I'm going to do this and then do some gender DIY, just like you're stitching it into it with your hook. I like to leave mine a little after the first corner, so now when I'm crocheting I can just go along with it and trim off later. So we're attaching our orange yarn now. Chain 3. Remember, if you're using the same color of yarn, you don't have to cut, just turn your work and continue with the steps. So one more chain Now we're going to make 2 double crochets into the corner. 1, 2, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets into the same stitch. 1. Now the first chain 3 or any chain 3 you do here stands for a double crochet. So we're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the next corner, and I'm going to repeat that in the remaining 3 corners round until we get to the end. Sorry about the sound. I think there's a frog. I'm not sure. Two more half double crochets here. Yeah, so you repeat it 2 more times around it. Last double crochet. Yes, and now we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. And we're going to chain 1, cut and hide our ends. I'm going to attach the ash gray colored yarn and we're going to chain 3. Then 2 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the same stitch. Remember, we're going to repeat 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into each and every corner we have. Now into the space in between the 2 corners, we're going to make 3 double crochets. And as your rows increase, the amount of spaces you have in between each corner will increase. Now for the corner again, we are going to make 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same stitch. Remember, in this space, make 3 double crochets only. Double crochets only. in the corner, make 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So slip stitch into the first double crochet, chain 1 and cut your ends and then hide them. Oh, I think I forgot to mention that when hiding your ends, we're going to be using the other side, and when attaching your yarn, you're not attaching it to the front part, you're attaching it to the back. I should put a reminder though. Chain 3 as usual, then 2 double crochets into the stitch, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the stitch. Three double crochet in the next 2 spaces. 1, 2, 3, and in the next space 3 double crochets, 2. In the corner 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. And when I'm done, I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, we're here. So slip stitch into the last stitch. Slip stitch into the first double crochet, chain 1 and cut. I'm trimming out my edges now so that I don't have to do them later. Now for the chain, you can do it now. I'll prefer to do mine when I'm done with stitching so I can pull on it later. Now we're going to make the 2 squares. The front of the 2 squares face each other, so we're going to be stitching on the back of both. Now we are going to insert our hook into the chain 1 stitch there. We're going into this first for the first square we're going to use the front loop, and for the back last second, and for the second square we are going to be using the back loop. So for the first square we're going to attach into the front loop, and for the back one we're going to attach into the back loops. For the second square we're going to attach into the back loops. Sorry, I don't think this fog wants to leave me anytime soon. Surprised that it's this loud. Okay, so I have put them on my hook. Now I'm going to attach the yarn. And chain 1. Chain 1. And repeat the same thing all around for the next stitch. Pick up For the first square, take the front loop, and for the second square, take the back loop. Then yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two loops. But remember to carry along your end so you can weave it in as you're going. I'm just about to finish. I'll finish this off when I reach the first chain, which I am now. Then I will finish chain 1, then cut. I made a total of 8 squares and I joined them using this method. The one I just made now is looking very small because I didn't stretch it out as much as I did the remaining. And remember to join them with their front sides facing each other. For this square, we're going to attach it directly into the corner, not chain corner, so we know where we started from. And then chain 1 and go around picking the back and front loops of each. Now that we are done connecting everything, See how the one we attached to the corner looks compared to this other side. So we obviously know where we started from. Now we're going to attach yarn into this particular corner, and we'll chain 3. And slip stitch into half double crochet into every stitch around it. Now you can skip this step. I made it because I wanted my headband to have a bit extra length width, because I have an afro. So I'm going to make half double crochets all around the granny square. I will meet you at the end. So we are at the end of the row, and we are going to make half double crochets into the back loops of each stitch. And we already know the back loop since we joined the squares together using them. The back loop, which is the second loop from the loop. So we're going to do this round this row, and I will meet you back at the end of the row. Leave the last 2 stitches. We'll make a half double crochet there. Now for row 3, we're going to repeat row 2 until the last 2 stitches. So I'll meet you at the end again. And here we are going to make half double crochet increase. So we've put it in the first stitch, and we'll insert our hook into the back loop of the second stitch, then pull through both stitches and pull through the remaining 3 loops on your hook. For the 4th row, we are going to start with 5 half double crochets into the next 5 stitches, into the back loops of the first 5 stitches. Now we're going to make a half double crochet increase. So we insert the first one into the back loop and the second one into the second stitch in the back loop, then pull through the first 2 loops, leaving 3, and pull through 3 too. That's it. So continue for the next round. 5 double crochets into 5 stitches. Sorry, half double crochets into the next 5 stitches and 1 half double crochet increase. slip stitch, and this is the final result. Bye.